Good evening, everyone. Is the screen visible? Am I audible? Do let me know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good
Yes.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, beta. Okay, we shall just wait for 2 minutes so that some more students can join us. Only 2 more minutes. Okay. Topic for today is factors and multiples. Okay. I'm going to start a new topic today, that is factors and multiples. If you have book, you can refer to this topic. I'll just wait for 1 more minute because the strength of the students are very, very less. So I'll just wait for 1 more minute. I don't know why everyone get late for the class. Okay, beta, let's start the class. I have enough students, 10 students are enough. Okay, everyone please do turn on your videos. And how many of you know about factors and multiples? Just raise your hand. How many of you know about factors and multiples? No one. Okay, only one, only Darsh. No one else knows about factors and multiples. Okay, Darsh, tell me. Turn on your mic, beta. What are factors?
Numbers that are divisible by the particular number.
Number that is divisible by a particular number. And multiples?
My multiples means the the uh, like the table of the number.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, Darsh. Anyone else? You can lower down your hand, Darsh. Anyone else who want to tell about factors and multiples? Anyone? Anything? Whatever you know about factors and multiples. No one knows anything about factors and multiples. Okay, dear. Yes, Dhruv.
Ma'am, I know what are multiples, but I don't know what are factors.
What are multiples? You tell me.
Multiples are the tables of each number from 1 to 3 and so on.
Yes, you can say that multiples are the tables. Okay, beta. Okay, the Dhruv, you can lower down your hand here. Okay. So in today's class, we will be knowing that what do you mean by factors and multiples. So first, I'm going to tell you about the factor. What does a factor mean? So as Darsh told us that factors refers to any number that can divide a number, right? A number that divides a number. But the exact line can be a number that divides another number completely without leaving any remainder. Okay. A number that divides another number completely without leaving any remainder is considered to be the factor. For example, I will give you a chance to write, okay? Dash, I will give you chance to write. I'll wait for 30-40 seconds. But please, when I teach on the board, please look on the board carefully, dear. Okay? You can note this down. You can take the screenshot after I'm done. See, suppose if I take any number like 8. Suppose if I take a number 8. So you have to find such numbers that can divide 8 without leaving any remainder. So if I talk about 1, yes, 1 can divide 8. 1 8 is 8. If I talk about 2, yes, 2 can also divide 8 completely. 2 4 is 8. If I talk about 3, 3 cannot divide it. That's why 3 is not the factor of 8. If I talk about 4, yes, 4 can also divide 8. 4 2s are 8. Now coming to 6. 6 cannot divide 8 completely. It will have remainder. Then coming to 7. 7 can also not divide 8 completely. And then I have 8. 8 can divide 8 completely. So if I talk about the factors of 8, so factors of 8 would be what? 1, 2, 4 and 8. That means these are the numbers. These are the numbers that
Good evening.
exactly. Good evening, beta. You are late for the class. These are the numbers that exactly divide 8 without leaving any remainder. Okay. So whenever factors is being asked, always remember any number that divides another number completely without leaving the remainder. I'm waiting for 30 seconds. You can note this down. You were noting this down, the Shridiman. You can note this down. But wise decision would be to take the screenshot, but still I'll wait for 30 seconds. Today our focus would be on factors and a method called prime factorization. Hope you must have done there. Hope you have done. This 8 was number that was easily we could find out the factors. Why? Because 8 is a small number and we can easily see that 8 is divisible by this number. Even if I talk about 12, so 12 is also a very basic number, a small number. We can easily, who will tell me what are the factors of 12? Just raise your hand, only raise your hand. Darsh, only Darsh. Arjun, only 2 of you. What happened to Dhruv? Adya, no answer. Okay, Arjun, you tell me.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 6, and then 12, 12.
Any other number?
No, ma'am.
Okay. See, when I talk about the factors, beta, so factors simply means what? Factors are the numbers that divide this 12 completely, right? The given number completely. So, always remember that factor of any number cannot be greater than that. For example, if I'm asking you what are the factors of 12, What are the factors of 12? So, your factor would never be greater than 12. The largest factor of 12 will be the number itself, that is 12. Your factor can never be greater than 12. For example, if I ask you factors of 400, so whatever are the factors, I don't know, we have to calculate. But whatever are the factors, the greatest factor would be 400, always remember. And smallest factor would be 1. I would make you write that. I would make you write that. Just give me a second. So we have to find the factors of 12, right? Factors of 12. If I talk about factors of 12, beta, yes, 1 to 12 can be divisible. 1 12s are 12. 2 say also 12 is divisible because 2 6 are 12. 3 say also 12 is divisible completely. 3 4s are 12. 4 also completely divisible. 4 3s are 12. 6 also completely divisible. 6 2s are 12. And 12 also completely divisible. 12 1 is 12. So yes, Arjun, you were right. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Yes, Tanay? Want to say something?
No, ma'am.
So, beta, turn off your mic if you don't want to ask something. Okay. Now, one thing you always have to remember is that smallest factor of any given number is always 1. Okay. Smallest factor of any given number is always 1, and greatest factor of any given number is the number itself. Okay. Smallest factor is 1, and greatest factor of any number is the number itself. Please note this down, beta. These 2 points are very important. Please note this down. And those who complete writing, please write done in the chat box so that I get to know that yes, you have done. Okay, most of you have told me done, ma'am. So I'm moving ahead. Those who have not done it, please take a screenshot, beta, quickly. Okay. Factors, we all understood. What are factors? Simple way means factors, a number that can divide the given number completely. Okay. Now we have to go for not the factors, but a method called prime factorization. Who knows this method, prime factorization? Only raise your hand. Who knows about prime factorization? Okay, Pavitran knows about it, Arjun knows about it, Darsh knows about it. Okay, now I'll give chance to Pavitran. Yes, Pavitran, you can turn on your mic and tell me.
Ma'am,
Go ahead, dear.
ma'am,
After ma'am, beta.
ma'am, prime factorization method is one number multiply by 728. One number, ma'am.
Not here. Not here, Pavitran. Okay, you can turn off your mic, beta. Okay, I shall ask. Darsh. Yes, Darsh. You tell me.
Ma'am, prime factorization means the number has the only factor one in the number itself.
Pardon? Number has the only factor?
One and the number itself.
You are telling me about the prime numbers. And I was asking prime factorization. Okay, let me explain you. See, prime numbers are different thing, beta. Prime numbers, you told me right. That prime numbers refers to the numbers that has only two factors, one and itself. That is correct. But I was talking about prime factorization. Yes, Adya?
It's prime factorization.
Pardon?
Nothing, ma'am. I was just telling what is prime factorization.
What is prime factorization? Want to tell? Please go ahead.
Prime factorization is the process of breaking down a composite number into a set of prime numbers that multiply together to equal the original number.
I heard composite numbers.
Yeah, ma'am, because like example, if there is 12, so 12 is equals to 2 into 2.
No. Factors can be the composite numbers, but when you go for prime factorization data, the prime factorization does not include the composite numbers. Okay, Adya? Okay. Prime factorization means what? You have to simply break down the number in prime factors. Okay. Prime factorization means breaking down a number in prime factors. Process to break down the number. Yes, beta? Prime factors. And what is okay, okay, Harshika. See, what does prime factors mean? Prime factors mean the number which has only two factors, one and itself. In simple words, you can say a number which is not divisible by any other number except one and itself, right? Now, suppose I told you 12, right? Just now, we learned the factors of 12. If I ask you to prime factorize 12, so this side, you can write the number that divides 12. But you have to remember that yes, 6 also divides 12, 4 also divides 12, 3 also divides 12, 2 also divides 12, 1 also divides 12, right? But you have to write only prime factors here. Prime factors means prime numbers that can divide 12. So you can tell me that, ma'am, 2 is also dividing 12, 2 is also a prime number. 3 is also dividing 12, 3 is also a prime number. Even if you divide it by 2 or 3, your answer would be correct. At the end, you will get the correct answer. And in this examination, because it is MCQ format, we just want the answer. Nobody checks your process, right? We need the answer. So you can go for 2 or 3, but habit becomes our necessity. So why to make a habit which is not correct? We will always go for a number which is the smaller. Always go for a number which is smaller. Whenever you divide any number in prime factorization, you have to divide that number with the smallest prime factor. So this 12, I shall divide it by 2. If it is not divisible by 2, then I will go for 3. If the number is not divisible by 3, then I shall go for 4. Nahi, not 4. Then after 3, 5. Why? Because we need only the prime factors, prime numbers in the right side. So first I will divide this 12 by 2. I got 6. Then I will divide this 6 by again 2. I got 3. And now this 3 is divisible by what? 3, because 3 is not divisible by 2. 3 is divisible by 3. You, beta, please turn off your mic. I'll give you a chance to ask your doubt, beta. So you have to repeat this process until and unless you get 1. Okay, you have to repeat this process until and unless you get 1, and you can say that 2 into 2 into 3 is how much? 12. And further you can write this as 2. 2 is how many times? 1 and 2. So you will write 2 to the power 2 into 3. This is the prime factorization of 12. In your examination, you will not get options like this. Very rare you get options like this. You will get options like this one. So because we have 2, so that's why 2 to the power 2 and 3 is only 1. So you need not write 1 here. You need not write 1. If you want, you can. But if you don't write, still, if there is no value written, it is considered to be 1. So 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 1. This is the prime factorization of 12. Any doubts, anyone? Please do ask me.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
Harshika.
How we come to 2 by 3?
Okay, 8 seconds. Actually, I have 2 Harshika in the class. So first I am going for V Harshika. V Harshika, okay? Yes, V Harshika. Not
Ma'am.
Harshika G. You are Harshika G, I guess. 6047.
Yes.
So not
Ma'am,
V.
can we
V Harshika. Okay, Harshika, I got your doubt. V Harshika, what's your doubt, beta? Please go ahead, dear. Okay, Harshika, V Harshika, I get that I get no sound from your end. I think you are not audible, beta. Your system is not working properly.
Ma'am, how we come 2 by 80?
2 by 80.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. How we come 2 and 3?
2 and 3. Beta, whatever number is provided to you, like 12, you were provided 12 and you have to prime factorize 12. So you have to use such a number that divides this 12. So there are many numbers that divides 12, right? 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 also. But you have to use the smallest number that divides 12. So smallest number that divides 12 is 2. You will tell that, ma'am, 1 also divides 12, right? But 1 you will not use because 1 is not the prime number. Smallest prime number is 2. That's why I shall start with 2. 12 divided 2, beta, you got 6. Then again 6 you have to divide with the smallest prime factor. So 6 is divisible by 2. I will write 2. 6 divided 2 is 3. Now this 3 is not divisible by 2. I will take the another number which is 3. 3 is divisible by 3. You got 1. You have to repeat this process till you get 1 at the end. And the number which is written in the right side, that is 2, 2 and 3. These are the factors. So 2 into 2 into 3 are your prime factors. 2, because 2 is 2 times, that's why I wrote 2 की power 2 into 3 की power 1. Got it? Harshika G and V Harshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. If got it, then I'm going to give you another question. Okay.
Ma'am, we like this song.
Pardon, beta?
We like this song.
Visa?
Ma'am, we like this one now.
I am not getting you, Harshika.
Ma'am, we like this one now.
Class, can you please write in the chat box, beta? I could not get you properly. Okay. Try one question for yourself, dear. Try to prime factorize 48. Everyone. I'm going to give you 30 seconds for it, okay? I'm going to give you 30 seconds for it. Try. And then I will solve it. You always check your notebooks that how much correct you have done, okay? Because this is the first question, I'll give you 45 seconds. Though it is more than enough, but still 45 seconds. Okay, it's been more than 45 seconds. Stop, everyone. Everyone done? Tell me yes or no. Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
If done, then see.
Yes, ma'am.
Check your own notebooks. Okay, you have to check your own notebooks and see that up to which step you have done correct. Okay. This is 48, right? This is 48. 48, you can divide it by 2. So when you divide 48 by 2, how much do you get? 24. This 24 again divisible by 2, 12. This 2, 12 again divisible by 2, 6. Again divisible by 2, 3. Divisible by 3, 1. Tell me, raise your hand those who have done it correct. Raise your hand those who have done it correct. Everyone. Only 7 of you got correct. 8 of you. Okay, Adya, Arjun, Darsh, Dhruv, Gayatri, Pavitran, Shreyan and Siddharth got correct. Okay. Those who did not get it correct, beta, please do ask me if you have any doubts. Please do ask me if you have. Yes, Harshika? Harshika G.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I mistakenly took the hand.
Wrong calculation, I guess. You solved right. Anyone? Sharan? Sharan Basav. Where did you get it from?
Huh?
Which step wrong?
Huh?
Which step was wrong? Okay, let me explain. Okay, I'm explaining by myself again. When this 48 was given to you, you have to divide this number, break down this number into smaller parts, okay? And you shall start with the smallest prime number, that is 2. So 48 divided by 2 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you can write 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. 2 is there 4 times. So you will write 2 की power 4 into 3 की power 1. Did you get it? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Who did not get it, beta? Someone said no. Yes? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What you did not get, beta?
Ma'am, I not get 2. 2 plus 3.
Beta 2 plus nahi, it's written 2 into 3, okay? Because
That's what I say.
this is multiply, beta, this is not plus. And 2 की power 4, because here in the right side you can see that 2 is 4 times. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That is why 2 की power 4. And 3 is only 1 time. That is why 3 की power 1. Okay, Harshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I'm giving you one question. Find prime factorization of 416. Okay, 416. 2 की power 6, 2 की power 5 into 3, 2 की power 5 into 13, 2 की power 4 into 11 into 13. Here you go. I'm giving you plenty of time for this particular question. Only this particular question. Though it is more than required, but still, so that most of you can answer me. Let me check. Still 4 of you are remaining, beta. Still 4 of you are remaining. 3 is still remaining. Now 2 remaining. Okay. So Abdya, Shreyan and Riddhiman, very good, beta. First 3 to answer me. Harshika, Gayatri, Arjun and Darsh has also given the correct answer. But many of you have given the wrong answer. Okay, let us see how we are going to do this. See, you have to prime factorize what? 416. 416 is even number, right? 416 is even number. That's why you can easily say that 416 is divisible by 2. Divide 416 by 2. How much did you get? Tell me. 28 or 208? Which one is correct? 28. Yes. 208. Most of the students, what they do, 2 2s are 4 and 2 8s are 16. But let me tell you one thing. If you are dividing 416 by 2, dear, 1 times 4 and this is 1, right? You take 2 digits carry at one time. Whenever you take 2 digits carried down one time, you add a 0 here and then you will do 8. Okay. Most of the students, what they do? They do 28. But the actual answer is 208. Always you remember that. So 416 divided to 208. Now divide 208 by 2. You will get 104. Again divide 104 by 2. You will get 52. Divide 52 by 2. How much do you get? 26. Again by 2 you got 30. Now this 30 is a prime number. It is not divisible by any other number. That's why you shall divide this 13 by 13. You got 1. So prime factorization is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 is written 5 times. That's why 2 to the power 5 into 13 is written 1 time. 13 to the power 1. Even if you don't write power, that doesn't make any difference. Okay. 13 or 13 to the power 1, both are same. So 2 to the power 5 into 13 is only 1. That's why option C is the correct one. Any doubts, please do let me know. Anyone, any doubts here? Raise your hand. Okay, I would consider it as no beta. Giving you another question. Express 108 as a product of prime factors. Let me see. Shreyan, better turn off your mic. Okay. Here you go. Answer me in bold. Okay. Adya, Gayatri, and Siddharth. Very good, beta. First three to answer me. Harshita and Arjun has also given the correct answer. But only 5 of you have given the correct answer. 8 of you have given me the wrong answer. And 2 of you have not answered. Okay. Let's see. Because Shreyan, please turn off your mic. 108 you have to break down. So 108 You can divide by 2. So it's 54. 54 again divisible by 2. You get 27. Now this 27 beta, it is not divisible by 2. So you have to check the another number. B Harshika, beta, please don't turn on your mic if you don't have to ask anything.
Sorry, ma'am.
54 divided 2 is 27. 27 is not divisible by 2. So let us check it by 3. 27 is divisible by 3. 3 nines are 27. Now this 9 is also divisible by 3. 3 times me. And 3 is divisible by 3 1 times me. Your factor is what? 2, 2. 2 is 2 times. That's why 2 ki power 2 into 3 is 1, 2, 3 times. That's why 3 ki power 3. So 2 ki power 2, 3 ki power 3 is the product of prime factors. Any doubts, anyone? Please do let me know. Okay, if no, then I have another question for you. I'll change the digit this way. $260. Here you go. Go for it. Only 2 correct answer I got, Abdya and Sharon. Very good, dear. Rest, most of you were not able to answer. Okay, let us see, dear, how we are going to do this. It's 260, right? So 260 is divisible by 2, 130. 260 is divisible by 2, 130. Now divide 130 again by 2. You will tell me, ma'am, 130 is divisible by 5, ma'am. Yes, it is. But you don't have to divide it by 5. You have to use first the smallest prime factor. So if it is divisible by 2, you have to divide it by 2. So 130 divided by 2 is 65. Now the 65 is not divisible by 2. श्रेयान, अगर पापा मार्केट गए हैं तो वेल एंड गुड बेटा, आप हम सबको क्यों बता रहे हो पापा मार्केट गए हैं? 130 divided 2 is 65, dear. And 65 is not divisible by 2. 65 is not divisible by 3 also. I taught you divisibility rule, right? 65 is divisible by 5. 13 times me. 65 divided 5 is 13. Now this 13 is a prime number. It is divisible only by 13. So you got 1. Your prime factors are 2 you have 2 times. That is why 2 की power 2. 5 only 1 times and 13 also only 1 times. So 2 की power 2 into 5 into 13. That is option B. Any doubts here? Today you must learn this product of prime factorization. Okay, prime factorization method, because tomorrow, not tomorrow, but the next class. Okay, please don't ask me that, ma'am, is tomorrow a class? Please don't ask me that. Okay, even I don't know. It would come to your announcement section. So the next class, if you are not aware of this prime factorization data, the next class we are going to do short tricks related with finding the factors. We will not find factors like anything else. For that, you need to learn this prime factorization method, and then I will teach you a short trick. But that short trick would work only when you do this method correct. So please, in today's class, if you have any doubts related with the prime factorization, do ask me. Without this method, next class, you will find it difficult for you, because you will not get the short trick. Okay? Okay, I'm giving you another question. If you don't have any doubt in this, I'm going to give you another question. Any question? Do raise your hand. Yes, Gayatri?
Mom, can you teach that how to find that trick?
Right, next class better. Today we are going to practice only
no.
prime factorization.
Means like 0 to 60 and you made some columns.
Beta, this you have to use your brain. For this, you have to use your brain. Whatever number has been given to you, you must see that whether that number is divisible by 2 or not. If not divisible by 2, then go for 3. If not divisible by 3, then go for the next prime number, that is 5. Prime numbers we know 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So you have to go for the prime numbers. If they are not divisible by the smallest one, go for the next one. Then again the next one. And if you ask me, ma'am, how can you divide it quickly and easily? For that, Gayatri, you need to practice. This is something I have also not learned in one day. This is all just because of the practice, Rita. You must practice. Whenever you sit alone, pick any random number and start dividing it. Start prime factorizing it. Yes, Shreyan?
Ma'am, could you explain again?
Beta, when you find prime factorization, so you have 260, right? Divide 260 by 2 because it has 0 at the end. It will be divisible by 2. You get 130. 130 again divisible by 2. You get 65. Now the 65 is not an even number, so it won't be divisible by 2. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 is not divisible by 3. That's why 65 also not divisible by 3. Next prime factor is 5. So 65 will be divisible by 5. 13 times 3. And 13 is a prime number. It does not come in the table of any other number. So 13 would be divisible by 13 only. You got 1. So these are your prime factors. 2 to the power 2 because 2 you have 2 times into 5 into 13. Got it, Shreyan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next one. Three, 5, 3, 6. Okay. Prime factor of 3, 5, 3, 6. Here you go. I'm going to give you plenty of time for this question. Go for it. Some students would find it easy, some would find it hard. That's why I have given you plenty of time. Still 4 of you are remaining to answer, beta. Tanay, Harshika and Harshika G. First three to answer me. Siddharth, Hitarth, Shreyan and Adya has also given the correct answer. 7 of you have given the correct answer. Rest wrong or not answer. Okay, let's see. Let us see beta how we are going to do this. Shreyan, beta turn off your mic if you don't want to ask anything. I have 3, 5, 3, 6, right? Because it is the even number, I shall divide it by 2. So, if I divide it by 2, how much do I get? 1, 7, 6, 8, 3, 5, 3, 6 divided by 2 is 1, 7, 6, 8. Now, again, this would be divisible by 2. 8, 8, 4. Again divisible by 2. 4, 4, 2. Again divisible by 2. 2, 2, 1. अब यहाँ पर आके most of you will get stuck. That ma'am, 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is not divisible by 2. 2 to 1 is not divisible by 3. Ma'am, it is not divisible by 5 also. Then how we can do it and save our time? How you can do it quickly? You can do it quickly by using your brain and using the options. Whatever is the option, dear, whatever is the option. For sure, any one of them is correct. Any one of them is correct. That means if I have 2 to 1, so here I can see 11, 13 and 17. 3 different digits. I can see 3 different time numbers. So for sure this 2 to 1, either it is divisible by 11 or it is divisible by 13 or it is divisible by 17, right? But 11, so if I see, so I know the short trick, right? 2 plus 1, 3. 3 minus 2, 1. Not divisible by 11. That means 2 to 1 is not divisible by 11. 2 to 1 is not divisible by 11. So this option you can cut. Now you can divide this 2 to 1 by 13. So yes, 1 times make 13. And then how much is left? 9. 91, 7 times make. You can say that yes, 2 to 1 is divisible by 13 in 17 times. In 17 times. And 17 will be divisible by 17 in 1 time. So my answer would be what? Option D. Why? Because it includes 13 also. It includes 17 also. And 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's why option D is the correct answer. 2 to the power 4 into 13 into 17. Got it there? Tell me yes or no. Any doubts? Who is it? Yes, Arjun.
Now you can explain the shortcut to how 11 to check how if 11 will be divisible.
Beta 11 ka trick was very simple. I have taught this divisibility rule. I think you missed it. Take a digit, leave one, take a digit, and then add them. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And the left digit subtracted. 3 plus 2 is 1. If your result is not 0 or your result is not a multiple of 11, that means this number is not divisible by 11. Okay?
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
And recordings are available for the divisibility rule, beta. You can watch it once. Okay, any doubt in this, beta? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
No,
If no, then that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. And
Bye, ma'am.
Please practice prime factorization from your Bharti publication book. Yes, Tanay? Anyone any question?
No, ma'am.
Bye everyone.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.